name is Kenneth William Bryant. I've been in the renovating game for 18 years. An investor for 15. I have done a total of 36 renovations. I take homes that look like this and turn them into this. Welcome to Catapulting Change. Yo, what's up? It's your boy KB with Catapulting Change Academy. Hey, listen, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and win. I don't care what day of the week it is. I don't care what you're going through. Listen, I'm going through it too. But when you're going through it, it's time to go even harder. That is the only way you're going to get out of your situation or your circumstance, is the moment that you go harder, not the moment that you get stagnant, not the moment that you get depressed, not the moment that you start to blame everybody for your failures. No, it doesn't work like that, guys. I'm here to tell you that I used to be that way. I used to be wired that way. I used to be one of the most negative persons there was. I used to look at people the wrong way. I used to fight for no reason. I used to lie, cheat, steal, all of the above, guys. It's not until you become sincere. It's not until you become real. It's not until you deal with the problem that you start to move forward. That is the key, guys. You have to push forward no matter what anyone's done to you, no matter how much money you lost, no matter what is happening to you health-wise. You have to get busy now. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It does not matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm here to tell you guys that I do what I do every single day. If you don't watch me on social media, if you don't see what I'm doing, I don't do that to brag. I do that to share, to inspire, to elevate, but it also holds me accountable. Honestly, I started doing that for me, because the more I share what I do with the world is the more that I'm accountable for what I'm doing, because now I'm sharing with the world what it is I'm doing. One of my goals, guys, is this. Most of us are living a life that we don't desire. Most of us are building someone else's dreams. Most of us are not walking in our true path of potential because we haven't yet figured that out. I have. I made a decision on what interests me. It has been construction, real estate, and now educating the community. So I'm pushing to teach and educate the youth. It used to be 16 to 25-year-olds. I'm now going to start planting the seed at 12 years old. I believe the middle school kids need to hear what I have to say. My goal is to teach people skills that pays the bills, but how to become of value to the community. And here in Baltimore City, they need me more than anybody else. There is 43,000 vacant properties that I know of. There might even be more. There might be less. Don't quote me on that. That's just from my research. But that tells me that there's enough opportunity for everyone in the city to develop skills to not only renovate the city, but also so that they develop skills to become of value, so that when it's time to make money, there's no excuses. Look, a lot of these people in the street that are drug dealers, a lot of these people that are stealing, they're already entrepreneurs, but they need to change their product. The problem is you have a product that is hurting people, that is not really changing the community. Once you change your product and you change the community, once you create opportunity in the community, is the moment that your life will change. But look, guys, we can't make excuses about that. We can't make excuses about we're not where we're at because we don't have access to resources, or nobody believes in us, etc. Nobody believed in me. Everybody counted me out, guys. I was facing 30 years in prison at 15 years old for counterfeit money, drug possession, and I was just doing all kind of reckless, stupid things, but I was a product of my environment. I didn't have a father figure. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have nobody to lead me in the direction that I needed to go. I was stuck in the world trying to figure it out, right? So ended up dropping out of high school at 15, started working full-time as a floor installer, and then I became my dad's boss. I became everyone's boss. I've always been a leader. But back then, guys, I wasn't the best communicator. I used to handle things the wrong way. Now I focus on communication. I focus on delivering my message properly. I focus on becoming the best version of me. I actually just started my 90-day reset a few days ago on the 1st of August. And this is what I do. With the 90-day reset, what I do is I cut out all the negativity, which is, for example, news, media, social media, right? Anything that has negativity on it, I cut it out. But also, I cut out all the negative items that I put into my body, like alcohol, drugs, meat, sweets, all these different things, guys, you do not need. And the moment that you become disciplined, the moment that you cut it out is the moment that you become even stronger and you build that real character. So the reason why I do these resets is to remind myself that I don't need those things. What I need is discipline. What I need is structure. What I need is consistency. You have to get to the point where you become consistent, guys. If you say you're going to get up at 5 a.m. to go and work out, get up at 5 a.m. and go and work out every day. Not once a week, not twice a week, not 3 times a week. Every day you get up and work out, guys. You want success? You want results? Success is every day. It's not once a day or once a week or once a year. It's every single day. And like right now, guys, I'm actually working out 3 times per day on top of building different businesses, on top of doing renovations, on top of teaching and educating. I'm still taking care of me. Why? Because if you can't take care of you, how can you take care of anybody else? You can't. You can't. I know from experience, guys, before when I was chasing money, before when I was worried about this and that and not really doing anything for myself is when I started to decline. And what I realized, guys, is look, I'm in a stressful situation now with my construction business. That means it's time to get busy now. That means it's time to focus on solutions. That means it's time to come up with a way to get out of that situation. And look, all situations don't always end good. Some situations end bad. But you have to continue to push no matter what, because the moment that you allow the negative or bad situation to overcome you mentally is the moment that you start to decline. You have to keep that momentum up. Even if you're not getting the results that you desire, you keep pushing anyway, guys. And now is the biggest time in history to thrive. Right now, we're coming up on a recession or we're not. It doesn't really matter. But the point is the world is changing. And it's changing in a way where you cannot survive by working one job. You're going to have to work 2 jobs or 3 jobs. Why not work one job and the other job is working on you or your business, building something that can replace that job that you're working at? There has to be something that interests you. I know there is. You have to figure that out. I don't know what you enjoy. I don't know what you like, but I'm sure there's something that you're passionate about, but you're just not sure how to get started. I'm here to tell you that you just have to get started. You cannot wait for the right opportunity. You cannot wait for the right amount of resources. You cannot wait for anyone. No one is coming to save you, ever. And the moment that you don't have anything to offer anybody, they're gone. You could pay your people for years, and then all of a sudden, you don't have the resources to pay them. Guess what? They're gone. Nobody's waiting for you. Nobody's saving you. Nobody is doing it for you. Now, once you develop that team that you have that is in your circle that relies on you, you rely on them, and they're there for you no matter what, those are the people you keep around because those are the real ones. But it's very rare to find people that will be there for you no matter what. And from my experience, because I've been in hardships a lot of times in my life, when you come from where I come from nothing, and you're fighting to get up out of it, you're fighting for change, you're fighting for something different, nobody is there for you, especially in that space. Why? Because everybody is thinking negative. Everybody is in survival mode. It's a dog-eat world. And if you don't have that dog, then you won't be able to compete in the marketplace. See, this is the thing now. I'm about to be 37, right? Actually, I'm about to turn 38. See, I can't even keep track of my age. I'm about to turn 38, so I'm getting very close to 40. What I discovered is the older I get, the wiser I get, the more educated I get, the better results I get. Now, look, Don't get it twisted. I wish I had this mindset when I was a teenager. I wish I had the skills when I was a teenager, but I didn't. But that's okay. It doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter how old you are. All that matters is you make a decision to live your life by design, no matter what that looks like. Go out there and make it happen, guys. And I understand that some of you might have jobs. That's okay. It's okay. I still work for people too. It's just different. I'm not working by the hour. I'm working for the contract, right? So I'm still working for somebody. I'm not completely free just yet, but the goal is freedom. I could care less about money, guys. I've made so much money in my life. It's ridiculous. It's learning how to put the money to work to keep it so that the money keeps reproducing you money. This is how you develop freedom. The only way is to get your money working for you. Become a lender, become an investor, invest into businesses, invest into real estate, invest into cryptocurrency, invest into whatever that interests you. But you have to take a percentage of the money and put it to work, because if you don't, when everything hits the fan, you might not have no resources. You might not have the ability to keep going because you're dependent on one thing. That's another reason why I made it my life purpose to develop all the skills that I have now. It's not that I expected to do construction for the rest of my life, but I desired to flip houses. And because of my skills, it gave me a leg up when it comes to flipping houses. And I'm actually going to be creating a course to teach everyone how to do their first flip. You don't need to do 10. You don't need to do 20. You need to do at least one. No matter where you're at in life, no matter what you desire, no matter what your goals are, guys, just focus on that one. Focus on that one, get the results, and then from there, you can scale up. Or you can just do one at a time. It's completely up to you, but you have to get started. We can't keep sitting on the porch watching everybody else play. We can't keep sitting on the couch watching everybody else play. It's not going to work, guys. Stop watching other people's life. Stop watching TV. Start reading books. Start executing, most importantly. Because look, you can watch all the videos you want. You can read all the books you want. But until you execute is where you learn the real lessons. And sometimes those lessons are tough. Sometimes those lessons are hard. But that's all part of the process. That's what's creating that character. That's what's creating that experience. That's what's giving you knowledge to be able to go back, do it again, and get a different result. Now, if you go back and you get the same results, guys, that's a problem, right? You can't keep getting the same results. And I'm going to tell you, for a while, I felt that way, especially with my construction business. Year after year after year, same results. But what I discovered was I was focusing on the wrong people. And I'm talking about people that work for me. I'm talking about people that I work for, etc. It's not my tribe. It's not my herd. I've been focusing on the wrong herd, the wrong tribe, people that didn't really value me, people that don't really appreciate my service, people that don't really appreciate my time. And when you're working with people like this that only take, they don't give, or they don't give a shit about you, this is the wrong people. It's time to change up your circle, guys. It's time to change up your zip code. I also noticed the moment I changed my zip code is the moment my life changed. What do I mean by that? Well, maybe you're living in the hood right now. Maybe you're in an area where everybody's selling drugs, everybody's smoking weed, everybody's throwing trash on the ground. I guarantee you, if you change your zip code from the city to the county, you go to the bush, and I've heard people say this before, I can't live in the suburbs. They can't live in the suburbs because they love that drama. They're addicted to that drama. Why? Because most people are more attracted to negativity than positivity. You have to look at things differently. If you move out of the city and you go to the suburbs and you end up focusing on you, disconnecting from all the noise, all the hate, all the drama, you could become a better version of you. Now, there are places in the city that's good. So if you don't want to completely leave the city, go from one bad area to the good area of the city. It's okay, but change your zip code, change your life. I can assure you that it can happen. And look, I know some of you might be like, well, I don't have money to move to the suburbs. I don't have resources to move to the suburbs. You do. The problem is you don't believe it. The moment you say, I don't have money, the moment that you say, I can't, the moment that you say, I don't know if it's possible, is the moment that you believe that you can't or you won't. You got to get to the point where you say, I can, I will, I must. And when you get to the point where you say, I will, I can, and I must, is the time that it will actually end up happening. You have to speak it into existence, and you have to say it over and over and over again until you actually believe it. And then once you believe it, the universe will start to come to you. The universe will start to work for you. The universe will start to invest into you. It's really that simple, guys. You got to get to the point where you believe it. Even where it seems like there's no hope. It seems like there's no way out. It seems like nobody believes in you. You don't need nobody to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. And the moment you believe in yourself is the moment that things will start to change. But look, it's not going to change overnight. It's going to take time. And that is what happens the most. That is what I see the most. I see it all the time, even with me years ago. Because I didn't get the desired results, I would go and focus on something else. But you were so close to getting that breakthrough. You were so close to get over that hill. You were so close to getting the results you desire, but you gave up and you went and focused on something else. You have to keep going, guys, no matter what. Even if it takes you a lifetime to make it happen, the next generation will see your work ethic. The next generation will understand your sacrifice. The next generation will value you because you went out there and made a difference in the world. Even when your life wasn't even changing, you did it anyway. I'm talking from experience, guys. You're talking to a guy that was diagnosed ADHD, bipolar, antidepressant. I used to be on 5 drugs. I used to drink a 5th every day. I used to hate the world. Not anymore. For what? Life is too short to be a hater. Life is too short to focus on the negativity. Life is too short to worry about everybody else. Start focusing on you. Once you get you right, now you can start to give back to the community, just like what I'm doing. I actually have a meeting today in Baltimore City for my youth program for my nonprofit organization, where I'm not only going to teach them skills that pays the bills, but I'm going to also teach them how to get into affordable housing. And for those that are interested, once they graduate from the program, they will become entrepreneurs. And then they will understand how to live their life by design, live it on their terms, to a way where you're free. You do what you do because you love it, not because you hate it. If you're waking up every day and you hate it, guys, this is a problem. And look, if you hate your job, I'm here to tell you, you have to learn how to love it. Learn how to love it, because how you do anything is how you do everything. If you continuously have this negative mindset, you will never, ever become successful, because you're too busy focused on all the negativity. Or you say, my boss doesn't care about me. My employer doesn't care about me. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. If they didn't, they wouldn't have you in their organization. And realize that it's not a perfect world, guys. Maybe you're working at a job right now that is laying you off. Maybe you're in a situation where you got laid off and you don't have anything in the bank. You have no money, and you're blaming everybody in the job the reason why you don't have no money. You don't have no money because you didn't put 10% aside. You didn't put 20% aside. You didn't plan for that rainy day. You didn't prepare yourself for a distressed situation. That is the reason why you're in that situation, because of you. It's not the employer. It's not your mom. It's not your dad. It's not your brother, your husband, your wife. It's you. You cannot blame anybody for your failure. Every time I fail, even if it was somebody else's fault in my organization, guess who takes the blame? This guy. Why? Because I can come up with a solution. I can keep pushing. I can keep making it happen because I have an unbreakable mindset now. And that's the difference, guys. I realized that you can't blame anybody. You can't. No matter if you think they did you wrong or not, you cannot go through life blaming other people. It's a decision you made. It's just like the hardships I'm going through with my business right now, my construction business. I can't blame an investor. I can't blame a homeowner. I can't blame my people. Even though it might be mainly them, I still wouldn't blame them. It's my fault for deciding to work with them in the first place, or to decide to collaborate with them in the first place. And this is the thing, guys. Sometimes when you work with people, when you first get started, everything is good. Everything is running smoothly. Everything is being done the way it's supposed to. And then all of a sudden, bam, everything hits the fan. Cash flow stops flowing. People stop showing up to work, etc. This happens. Why? Because everything is subject to change. Do not get complacent. Do not get comfortable. Because the moment you get complacent, the moment you get comfortable is the moment that you will get caught with your pants down. So I'm here to tell you guys, prepare for those storms. Prepare for success. Wake up in the morning to win. And when you wake up in the morning, if you guys watch me, I get up at 4:30. I'm working out by 5, my first workout for the day. Because I believe if I've taken care of myself for the day, then I can go and take care of other people. Even if I don't work out again for the rest of the day or the night, I already had success for myself, which will set me up for the day for success. I'm here to tell you guys that everybody should be exercising, each and every one of you. And if you're not exercising, I encourage you to do so. There is many forms of exercising: riding bikes, going for walks, resistance, weights, sports. There has to be something you can do, guys. Even if you just walk for 30 minutes every day, that is better than sitting on the couch wasting your life away. But you also will feel good about it. This will inspire you. Why? Because you will start to feel better. You will still start to look better. You will start to eat better. It all has a snowball effect. And the moment that you make a decision to focus on you is the moment that you will get better. Now, it won't happen when you decide to make it happen, but it will, guys. It will. Why? Because you made a decision to focus on becoming a better version of you. And the moment that you become a better version of you is the moment that you can become better. And look, I know all of you guys don't know me, but for you, those that do know me, like Wes that's on this call right now, man, I'm happy to have you on here, brother. Wes is one of my good friends. I've known him for a long time. He knows who I used to be. He knows what I've been through, just like I know who he used to be. I know what he's been through, but we both changed for the better. We both have kids and we're both great dads. We're both great people to the community. We're both making a difference now. Even though we were those Dennis the Menaces in the past, we did bad things. It was part of the process. It's not who you were. It's not what you've been through. It's not even what you're going through. It's what you're preparing yourself for in the future. And I've been constantly working on myself. And I'm going to tell you guys, sometimes I sacrifice my personal life to focus on my next generation because I'm so obsessed with making sure that my 2 sons never ever have to deal with the pain that I had to deal with. Now, they will go through hardships. They will go through loss because I told them you have to fail in order to succeed. But they won't have to worry about resources. They won't have to worry about support. They won't have to worry about being alone in the world because I'm here for them. I will show them the way. I will inspire them. I will elevate them. I will invest in them. Why? Because it's my blood. It's my flesh. I created them. There's a lot of us out there that created kids and we're not even there for them. The Xbox is raising them. That's a mistake, guys. You have to teach your kids real life experiences. You have to push them to get busy now. Look, guys, I got to get ready to run. That's why I jumped on here early because I had to go and meet with the city. I'm taking my kids with me, and I'm praying for some great news. Already they talked about giving me a warehouse. Now we're going to be talking about the resources and materials needed to start teaching and educating the youth, not just skills that pays the bills, but how to become entrepreneurs and to get into affordable housing. So I'm here to tell you that everything will work out just well today. We will get the resources we need to go ahead and launch this program. It is needed. I'm super excited about it. This is my passion now, to teach and educate. I'm no longer interested in really focusing or working with the consumers as much. I'm focused on working for the marketplace, but also teaching and educating other individuals to do what I do. Till next time, guys, have a blessed day. No excuses. Let's push through the week. I know it's Wednesday, it's hump day, but every day is hump day. Let's get it. Till next time, remember, life is great. Don't be scared.